guys, welcome back to Ellie's Corner of Familia Casado, also known as Grace Love and Curls on IG. I'll go ahead and put it down here. I've been MIA for a little bit on this channel, but don't worry, content is coming for you, God willing. I don't know, maybe. I'm not gonna commit to anything, but I really am trying to get some content up and uploaded for you guys on here, so please be patient. Thank you for being here. Remember to follow me on Instagram because that is where I am most active, but I am going to be trying my best to upload some new videos. So today I have a really exciting video. I am collaborating with one of my IG curl friends. Her name is Kassie Mae, and I'm going to go ahead and link down her YouTube down in the description box, and I also will let you know her IG name right here. Make sure that you go and follow her on IG, and make sure that you go and follow her on YouTube. She has a ton of great, awesome curly hair tips and tricks for you as well. So today we wanted to bring you guys a video with two perspectives, right? So with her texture and porosity and density and all of the things, and then my video is more towards coarse hair and, you know, my type of texture and things like that. So we wanted to make sure to cater to both of our audience's needs, whether your hair is really coarse or whether it is, you know, textures like Cassie's. Stay tuned. We have a ton of stuff in this video of information that's going to be super helpful to you. We will be talking about all things density, hair porosity, texture, pattern. We're just gonna do a quick video where we kind of talk about that, and then we'll let you guys know kind of the information on our hair and where we fall in all of those guidelines, and what we have found that works for our hair texture. So if you have hair texture like mine, you are at the right place because we are going to make sure to break this down for you. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about my porosity, my density, texture, pattern, all of these things, and hopefully some of these tips and tricks might help you to perfect your wash and go. Or if you've been looking at different products and you don't know what to get or what potentially could work for your hair, hopefully this video will help with that. And I also will be sharing some products that I use that work really great on my hair type. So if you want to know more about your hair type, and if you want to know more about my hair type and what products work for me and where I fall on all of these things like porosity, density, pattern, texture, all of that, you are in the right place. So make sure that you continue to watch this video so that it can be super informative, and hopefully you can get some really good hair tips and tricks. But before that, if you are here for the first time and you are a first-time viewer, what are you doing that you haven't subscribed yet? If you are here for all of this, please go and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more videos like this. On this channel you can find anything from lifestyle to family to curls and everything in between. So I really wanted to have my page be a place where you could kind of find a little bit of everything. So please, if you like this video, come on, subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that you may know every time that I post a new video, and let us jump right into the video. Okay, so there has been so much talk about this specific word that I'm going to talk about recently in the curly hair community, and I feel like there's so many terms and so many things that we need to know as curly girls when we start our journey, or maybe not even when we started, because till this day I'm still learning new words, new vocabulary in the curly hair community. So if you're super lost, we wanted to give you guys quick definitions on them and kind of walk you through what my particular hair texture is and pattern and hair porosity and hair density, to see, so that you can see kind of the difference and see if your hair might be very similar to mine, and so that you may know the things that work for me that potentially could work for you as well. One of the first things is curl pattern and curl texture. Okay, you will hear these words kind of used interchangeably all the time when curly girls are talking about, you know, their hair or describing their hair. So hair texture and hair pattern, okay, are two different things. They are not the same thing. So your hair pattern is the actual pattern of your curl. So right here, like you guys can see, the curl pattern here. You guys can see curl patterns here. It's really curly here. It's looser in the top. You guys see different patterns right here. It is much looser in the top and then it's tighter at the ends. Right here, again, much looser in the top and then tight curls in the bottom. So pattern is pretty much that. And I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip where it shows you all the different hair patterns. And this is the chart. It's either gonna be here or maybe here, wherever I decide to put it. And pretty much this is kind of my go-to. This is what I always send girls who ask me, like, what do you think my hair pattern is? Pretty much I just base it off of this chart. I myself, I am a 3B, 3C, and I even have some 4A in my hair. I have tons and tons and tons of patterns in my hair. I feel like my hair is full of different patterns, but I want to say the bulk of my hair is between a 3B all the way to a 4A. Somewhere in between there is where my curls fall. And as you can see in the chart that I just posted, you can see all the different patterns, and it pretty much goes from loose waves all the way to super tight, coily, kinky hair and or afro hair. And so that would be considered your pattern. Now, the hair texture is if you have either fine, medium, or thick hair, or some people refer to thick hair, coarse hair. So those are the categories. If you are thinking about what kind of texture your hair is, it would either fall under fine, medium, thick / coarse hair. So my hair is thick / coarse. As you can tell, let me zoom in for you. Let me zoom into the camera. I have pretty thick hair. It's coarse, as you can tell in my roots. So that's kind of where I fall when it comes to texture. Now, porosity is a whole different thing that we are gonna have to jump into. Now, I'm gonna try and be as brief as possible because I'm trying to make this video really short and concise and to the point, but maybe I can do another video about porosity that goes more in depth with it. Porosity refers to how well your hair is able to absorb and hold moisture. So it goes by either you are low, medium, or high porosity hair. So pretty much it's the cuticle of your hair is either opened, really opened would be high porosity. Medium porosity would be if it's like still open but a lot more closed than high porosity would be. And a cuticle that is completely closed, and I'll insert a picture of a hair cuticle so that you can see kind of what it looks like. But if you have low porosity, that cuticle is like super shut, which means it's hard for moisture to get in, right? Because if your cuticle is open, it's able to absorb and receive moisture, versus if it's closed, it's really hard for your hair to receive moisture. So my hair is low porosity hair. I feel like my hair is like super dry all the time. It's really hard to get moisture into my hair, and that's how kind of I figured that I had low porosity hair. Now, there are different tests and things that are out there that claim to tell you what your porosity is, like the cup test, which I never did, and I've heard that it's not as accurate. However, some people have tried it and they said that it works, and it worked for them and it helped them figure out their porosity. But I just kind of listen to my hair, and I know that my hair is never really like super moisturized, and I figured that I definitely must have low porosity hair because I felt like I was doing all of the things and my hair just never looked moisturized until I started kind of doing the things that people would do if they had low porosity hair. And then that's when I started to see a change in my hair and in the way that it looked after my wash and goes. So that's kind of how I figured that I have low porosity hair. But again, I'm not an expert, disclaimer. I just do what works for me, and the little bit of knowledge that I do have, I like to share with you guys, but definitely do your own research. Okay, and I'm not gonna really, like I said, dive super into porosities because again, that's something that is like a whole monster of itself, but please feel free to look it up on your own and see kind of what works for you. But my hair is low porosity, and I can tell you guys the products that works for me and kind of what I switched in my routine that I saw like a huge difference in my hair. Okay, so now the new one that's kind of going around, or not new, but I want to say I just started knowing about this, is hair density. Density is referring to the actual hairs that are coming out of your scalp. So if you have low density hair, that means that you are able to see the scalp relatively easily. Like if you're looking down, you would be able to see my scalp. As you can tell, I have high density hair because my hair is very, I have a lot of hair and you cannot see my scalp. Even when I part it, it's like you could see it, but barely. Okay, low density is you could see the scalp. Medium density is you could kind of see it, but you know what I mean, you still have a little bit more hair. So you may ask, why is that even important? Why is that even important to your natural hair journey? So knowing your density, okay, can help because it can help you figure out how to apply your products and what products to use. So if you have low density hair, which means you can see your scalp, okay, you don't have that much hair per square inch, then that means that you should be using a lot less product than I would perhaps, because if you use too much product, it can cause your curls to be weighed down because you're using way too much product. For a person like me who has very high density hair, okay, I can go ham with my products because I know that literally I have tons and tons of hair that I need to tackle, which means I need to use more product. The same amount of product that a low density person were to use, I cannot use because it will not be sufficient enough for my hair to either have hold or have definition that I'm looking for. So that is why density is important. It tells you how much product you should be using on your hair. Okay, so now that we kind of broke down definitions of all of those things quickly, I want to go ahead and show you guys what I use on my hair. And again, I have low porosity, high density hair. My texture is coarse and my pattern is anywhere from 3B to 4A. So if you fall within that category, this video is for you, sis. Let's jump right into the products that work for my hair texture. Okay, so the first line that I want to show you guys is the Flora in Curl line, okay? Okay guys, so this line is absolutely amazing and it works great for my hair type, and it's absolutely one of my favorites. As you can tell, some of these bottles are like almost empty. I absolutely love this brand. Highly recommend it if you have my type of hair type, if you have a low porosity hair, if you need to get moisture into that hair. Right here, these work amazing. The next product that I use that I absolutely love is this Curls gel. So this Curls gel is the Curls Ultimate Styling Collection Be in Control Curl Sculpting Gel, and this is the firm hold for wash and goes. This thing is amazing. As you can tell, I'm halfway through the bottle because this thing is amazing and y'all need to get some. It works super well. It leaves my curls super juicy. Like, I will always have a bomb wash and go if I go ahead and use this gel. Now, because I have low porosity hair and it's very hard for my hair to retain moisture, I always use a leave-in. So when I do not use the Flora and Curl leave-in, I will go ahead and use the Camille Rose, the coconut water leave-in detangling hair treatment. This thing is amazing and it smells so good, y'all. Like, I'm not even kidding. This thing is super amazing and it really moisturizes my hair. So if you have low porosity hair, really dry hair, this right here, and coarse texture, this actually works really well. Both of these get an A+ in my book. Next products that I want to talk about are the TGIN products. Now, these products are amazing for my type of hair, for low porosity, high density, all the things I talked about. These products work amazing on my hair. This is the TGIN Green Tea Super Moist Leave-In Conditioner. It does exactly what it says it does. It keeps my hair moisturized and it smells really, really, really good. And this TGIN Curl Balm Moisturizing Styling Gel, super bomb as well. I would say it has like a medium hold. So if you are somebody who wants something that has like a super cast hold, then you can just add another gel on top of this one. But I love how this one leaves my curls super bouncy, super moisturized. My curls always look bomb. Again, always a guaranteed bomb hair day whenever I do my hair with these products. So I do highly recommend these as well. Okay, and the last thing that I kind of wanted to touch on, because I don't want this video to be like a million hours long, I will be doing separate videos on different things. If you want me to do a video on the products that I mentioned, please let me know. But I have pretty much reviewed all of these products on my Instagram. So again, I will link my Instagram down below. You can find me at Grace Love and Curls. And there I do reviews, I write on them, I do videos on them. But if you want me to do a full detailed video here on YouTube, just let me know and down in the comments, and I will make sure to do that for you. The last thing I want to touch on is deep conditioners, y'all, because it is so important for low porosity hair. Okay, for dry hair, for us to deep condition weekly, sis. If you ain't deep conditioning, sis, you need to deep condition, okay? If you're not deep conditioning and you're like, but Ellie, my curls ain't looking right and they don't look like your curls, or they're not, sis, first of all, you need a deep condition. Deep condition before you slide into my DMs. Deep condition before you comment down below. Deep condition is the key. It's always my answer to people. Deep condition. It's so important. So important for curly hair. My favorite deep conditioner is the Camille Rose OUD Rich Infusion Moisture Treatment. This thing is amazing. It smells amazing. This thing is empty and I just like pretty much saved it for you guys because guys, I really use this. I'm not here making stuff up. This thing smells so good. It's like a Moroccan dream. Like I can picture myself like, I don't know, in Morocco somewhere smelling this. But it smells delicious, guys, and it really moisturizes my hair. And I pair it with my Bell Bar Organics Guacamole Mask. This thing is amazing. It's in powder form. It's totally organic. It is, can I show you guys without, I dropped it last time I showed you. But that's what it looks like. I'm not going to invert it too much because I've done that before and I've dropped it. But it's an ultra nourishing hair mask. It's made out of guacamole and it is in powder form. This thing has been the super game changer. This has been the product that I never knew I needed, and now I can't live without. Literally cannot live without this product. If your hair is dry, brittle, low porosity, can't get moisture into there, this is going to be your answer. All right, so I use these two and I make sure to apply some heat because if you have low porosity hair, when you deep condition, you absolutely should be adding some heat. But all right, so sorry if this video was kind of all over the place, but I was trying to pull information from all over the place to make sure that you guys at least had like a little understanding of all of these different terms. But I hope that some of this helped. I hope that some of these products you will try and love, or if you already tried them and loved them, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see another video like this, or if you want to see a specific kind of video, or for me to review the products that I showed you. Please make sure to comment down below. Thank you for tuning into this video. Again, do not forget to go and watch Kassie Mae's video. It's going to be super informative, and if you have hair texture like hers, you do not want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Again, she has a medium porosity hair. She has a medium textured hair, and her curls are like a 3B to 3C, and her curls are super bomb. So I know she has some really amazing tips for you. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Grace Love and Curls here. Make sure to follow me on my IG as I am super active on there, and hopefully I will see you guys when I post my next video. Bye!